Hey guys, welcome to another episode. Today is July 1st and we have a couple of really exciting things going on at Iron Dragon this month, so I kind of wanted to share it with you guys. The first thing, which is really exciting, is we're starting a Jiu-Jitsu program. So we're bringing on a Jiu-Jitsu black belt. He seems to be a really good instructor, super passionate about teaching and Jiu-Jitsu, and that class starts on July 5th. So we're having classes on Tuesday and Thursday night just to kind of start it out and see how fast this grows. Hopefully, I think he's bringing some people with him, and then hopefully some of our students will decide to join that program as well. And we're getting all of that stuff in to be able to start that program. We've got some gis in and stuff like that. And I'm about to head inside Iron Dragon, so I'll show you guys all of that. The second thing is we have a test coming up this month. I think it's on the 23rd. So this is actually kind of a smaller test for us just because it's summer. So a lot of people are either taking a hold for June and July, or June or July, because they're going to be on so many vacations and stuff like that. So that just happens over the summer with the kids out of school. But we are going to go ahead and have a test. It's just going to be probably about half the size of our last couple of tests. And then things will ramp back up once school starts back. But I'll show you guys all of the Jiu-Jitsu stuff that we've got so far when I head inside. So the Jiu-Jitsu instructor that we're bringing on board had a ton of old gis so that we can use these for when people try out class. We've got some belts down here as well. I bought this rack so that it looks nice and neat. We also got some brand new gis. They were the cheapest ones we could find because we are actually including them in the first month. So I know that most Jiu-Jitsu programs you also have to buy your gi because they are a good bit more expensive than your typical Taekwondo or karate gi. But we want their first month to include everything that they need to get started. So we don't want any other costs going into that first month. So we did get the cheapest ones we could find, but they actually included a white belt, which most Jiu-Jitsu gis don't. So we were pretty excited about that. We got a couple different colors. I think we got 2 colors of each adult size. We're not doing kids in our Jiu-Jitsu program yet. So we've got like a gray here. I don't know if you can really see that color. Like a military green, a black, that's also gray, and we got blue as well. So we just kind of picked the random colors for random sizes. So everybody should have probably 2 color options whenever they figure out what size they are. So we got home and our rash guards had arrived for Jiu-Jitsu. So the Jiu-Jitsu instructor explained to us that if people wore just like a regular cotton t-shirt underneath their gi, that when you're grabbing and stuff, a lot of the times that pulls the shirt as well. So what we decided is that we were gonna require some sort of compression shirt underneath the gi. It doesn't have to be our rash guard. They could just go to Walmart and grab a compression shirt if they want to, but we wanted to offer these as well. So you can probably see it here. I'm pretty excited. We actually got these from a supplier that he had out of Pakistan, and they got here super quickly. So we were kind of excited about that. Let me show you the box. So we got a good bit of them in all different sizes because I know these, they kind of run small. I'm wearing a medium right now, and I would typically wear like a small and just a regular cotton t-shirt. So we got all the way up to 5XL, but we got a ton of them. We're super excited. I'll also show you the back. So on the front, we've got a dragon here, and then Iron Dragon here. And then on the back, we've got the kind of Jiu-Jitsu logo that we made for Iron Dragon. Hey guys, today is July 9th and our first full week of Jiu-Jitsu went really well. We had a good bit of people show up to both classes, especially for it being the first week. So I see a lot of potential in this program. I think it'll grow pretty quickly, so we're excited about that. We also have an ad running on Facebook. I put it up probably on Wednesday, I think. I'll post a picture of the ad that I made on the screen here. but it's pretty much just saying that we are offering 1 free week of jiu-jitsu for anybody over the age of 15 because that's our program. And it also asks, like when you click on the ad, it asks for their like name, phone number, email, and then preferred form of contact so we can get in contact with them. So we actually have 2 ads running on Facebook right now. One is for Taekwondo and one is for Jiu-Jitsu. I think that's a really good way of marketing because in my opinion, I've seen a lot of other local martial arts schools pop up on my personal Facebook, and it's just, you know, blasting their name in your face over and over again. So I was like, we need to start doing that also. So it shows up on Facebook, Instagram stories, everything like that. I also wanted to show you guys, if you see behind me here, we've got all of our belt ranks hung up for each program that we're doing. So we went ahead and bought the belts for the Jiu-Jitsu program, and we're going to make a belt rack, and it's gonna go, I'll flip this around. It's gonna go right here where we kind of already had some space. So we've got the teens, juniors, the little dragons, and then Jiu-Jitsu is gonna go here. And we bought the belts. So we've got a white belt. I really like, I hope you can see this, kind of like this color of blue. That's what our supplier had. And I think it's a really cool color. I haven't seen that before. Purple, brown. Our supplier did not have a Jiu-Jitsu black belt, I think because, you know, not a ton of people get to that rank. So we had to get this off of Amazon. But those are the belts that we're gonna stick up. So I know I showed you guys the uniforms and rash guards and everything when they came in, but I want to show you where I ended up putting them in the school. So all of these benches here open up, which is really nice. The last 3 have Taekwondo belts in them. But here we put, if I can open this with one hand, we put the Jiu-Jitsu uniform starting with A1, and I think we have all the way up to A4. And then the next one over is where I put all the rash guards. This is a little bit difficult with one hand. There we go. So I've got all the rash guards. We started with medium because they, you know, run a little bit small or, you know, tight to your body, obviously, and all the way up to 5XL. So we are ready. All right, so the reason I'm actually here on a Saturday, because a lot of the times I'm not. One, we were not here yesterday, but our employees were, and we actually had somebody sign up. So I want to put their agreement in the system that we use. And then I'm actually here to get a workout in. So I'm going to show you guys a little bit of the workout as well. And that's probably going to end off this video, but I'll talk to you guys at the end of the workout. All right, I'm starting my workout with a mile run. I think I'm gonna do this outside if I can find some headphones. So I'm about to start searching around. If not, I'm gonna do it on the treadmill so that I can listen to music on the speaker. Yay. All right, so I'm gonna go run outside after I untangle these earphones. But we have a road right beside us going that direction. And there's a railroad track like half a mile down. So it's a really good indication of where a mile is. So we start at our complex, we go down to the railroad track, turn around and come back. The only issue is that it's downhill the whole way to the railroad track, but that means that it's uphill the second half of the mile. So that's not very fun, but I think we might end up using that mile as our black belt test mile. We know we want to incorporate some running into our black belt test. We're not super close to having our first black belt test, so we haven't really figured it out, but we want to incorporate running, so it might be that mile to start out their test. So we want to make sure that obviously we can do it pretty well before we ask somebody else to do it. All right, I finished the mile warm up. It was a 9:52 pace. Like I said, that second half of the mile is all uphill, so that was definitely brutal. It's not super hot outside today. It's only like 80 degrees, but it's super humid. So it's pretty rough to breathe, but that's not gonna go away for the next couple of months, so we've just gotta get used to it. But anyways, I'm going to do an arm workout now, and I'll show you guys a little bit of that. I am now done with my workout, ready to head home, and like I said, I'm gonna end this video here. I'm actually leaving a week from today to head to Vegas for the Martial Arts Super Show. So that's gonna be probably the next video that you see, at least the next video in this series that you see. And I wanted that to be a video on its own. So that's why I'm ending this here. This was kind of just all about adding jiu-jitsu to our program and then preparing a couple weeks early for our belt test, which is the Saturday after we return from Vegas. So we are gone until Thursday. We leave, like I said, a week from today. We're gone until Thursday, and then that Saturday is testing. So we've got a busy couple of weeks ahead, and I will keep you guys coming along with me for that. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.